So hilariously, it appears that Discord is not coming back up yet, so you guys can't hear any of them, but it does seem like it is back. Mostly. But I'm still waiting for Discord, which is just choosing to shit the bed. We have no storms. It is a bright, sunny, oppressively sunny day. Discord, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. Okay. Yeah? Okay, maybe?
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 It's like, apparently the stream came back up before it even reconnected for us.
Yeah, Discord was having a fit, but it does look to be back. So, something bin chicken Wander Crew is where you were at.
Yeah, alright. So, my bad, everybody. Well, not my bad. I had nothing to do with it. I know currently Rosie has her hands full, but that's fine. So, this one gets...
Well, not necessarily hand.
Like, so, this guy starts, like, sitting in front of you guys. He's like, okay, we all been on a boat before? We know the rule of how a boat works. On the water, you don't want to fall into the water. We all good?
Yeah, I mean, we've done some sailing of a sort.
Excellent, excellent.
Take
And you know that we are out here to hunt giant sea snails?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. My name's Yasin Saltgazer. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Salt Gazer.
A wonderful, like, polite bundle of joy over there is my dear friend Silas.
Hello, Silas.
She nods to everybody.
Nice to meet you both. My name's Midnight Erebus.
Hi.
Hello. So you
my
guys all look like that you're not doing the weather. The weather's not treating you very well.
Absolutely
good?
not.
You guys need some
No.
drinks? We got some drinks on the ship.
Do you have any Capri Sun?
We do have this, and they pull out. Yasin like reaches behind him and put like into his like pouch. I think he's got like a fanny pack on for sure, but that's definitely like on his fanny. And he reaches back and pulls. He's like, and he tosses you a drink, and it looks like a Capri Sun would, but it has a little bag attached to it that's full of like these crunchy little flowers. He's just like, it's called a Simmons Crunch. Give that a
All right.
shot.
I'm down for it. Rosie just like slaps back this little bundle of liquid joy with the little crunchy tidbits.
Okay, you're in like 120-degree weather, panting out of your mind, and just took a turbo shot of fucking booze.
Oh, is that what that was?
Oh yeah, the Simmons Crunch is just straight up booze.
Oh, well, good thing I'm a fox.
What does being a fox have to do with it?
Oh, it boosts my rocket skates.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that if you had fox as your racial benefit is when drunk better at skating.
That's right. And it hurts less when I fall on my butt.
It's like, okay, well, we have you don't have any more business right here. It was. Can you guys tell me why you decided to land in this accursed place, or have us pick you up here?
It was a place.
You know what? It was a place. I'm sorry for ever doubting you.
Absolutely.
Alright, and like, as they like, oh, sorry, go ahead. No, what were you saying? So they get on the boat, and they're like, alright, everybody hop on the boat, and you guys don't have to like move your icons onto the boat, because I don't even think you guys could fit. Let me make it fit. Production value is everything.
Yeah.
apparently a little guy over here. I didn't even see this little guy. You guys were just standing on that little guy, and she's like, "Thank you." Right, so they're heading out. They start heading out to the bigger ship, and as they're paddling or rowing, they're just like, "So, what do you guys know about the habitat of these creatures? You guys learn much about the sea snails in your time? And what's the biggest thing you've ever brought down?" It's like the first one was Yasin asking you like legitimate things, and you see Silas is like staring right at Rosie. Like once Silas looked at Rosie, they have not broken like the gaze. Just keep staring at Rosie. It's like, what's the biggest thing you've ever taken down? Like in a fight. What's the biggest thing all of you have ever fought?
Suppose
I
that
don't
crab
know.
that one time.
Crab. We fought a fair share of crabs. What kind of crab we dealing with?
I don't know. She took
you would-
like some medicine.
So you would be able to remember the fact that it was a giant crab with glowing eyes and huge red lips.
Oh yeah, the juicy lips.
And they're just like, "Oh, you brought down one of the boys, the lippy boys." Yeah, we got those. We got a lot. We've mainly secured them to just like their natural habitat in the whale falls. But
You mean they're here?
yeah, wait, where did you kill them?
What city was that?
That was Yoke.
Yoke. Okay. Got it.
If you tell them Yoke, it's gonna be hilarious because we have a Yoke in this world too, and you did it in another world. So now Silas is fully gonna believe that Yoke, the city on top of a giant egg, has a fucking like lippy boy problem, a lippy crab problem.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yo, I fought it in Yoke.
Just like, yo, and like you see Silas like run her hand over one of her rings, and then like it's just like a pure black like stone, and she just looks at it, looks at you, and she's like, "Okay, all right, I'm with you. How about the rest of you? You guys look like some competent warriors."
I've gone up against quite a few foes with my fellow friends and with my friends in the Tomb Squad, but I think
Fuck! You are Rosie Cheeks of the Tomb Squad! And she like lifts up her like shirt, and she has a Tomb Squad shirt underneath it.
TFU. Hey,
It's like,
what's up?
And then she's
Do you
just
want
like,
an autograph?
I really do. Could you sign right here? And then she lifts up that shirt, and she has a tattoo of like the Fox
Stop
version of Rosie right on like
Stop it.
like her
You're
lower
super
back on the like the
fun.
left side. Could you
Oh
sign
my
like right
God.
here?
Absolutely. So Rosie takes her little pen out of her little rucksack and absolutely signs her biggest fan's skin area, and then, puts a little paw print on there for her.
Oh, sick. And then like you see her slowly turn her eyes to Madge, and she's like, "Oh my God." And like she lowers the collar of her shirt, and you just see like Madge carrying a sword, wearing like full plate mail armor, like right on top of her right tit.
I love it. Madge has to be
Would you like me to
flabbergasted.
tattoo that on you?
It's like, "Oh, you're kind of like, you're an artist." Of course, from Delve, I should have recognized the patterns. I think at this point we are all in like on the boat, like rowing at some point. Like we're not just sitting still on the beach.
I would absolutely love a Madge tattoo if you're giving them out.
Probably be arranged.
Mike, can you roll me a 20-sider? Not to see if you can tattoo. That is done deal if you wanted to do it. Okay. So I'm just like, it's a 10. I'm just gonna put it up to an 11. I've got a thing. I'm just gonna do this because I want it to be an 11. I'm gonna do it. Like I'm bumping it up by 1. Not the failure one, the other one.
Turn that shit up to 11.
Right, I turned it to an 11. All right, so you have learned, like, these guys both, and you can ask to look at their tattoos if you want to, but both of these two are covered in tattoos. Most of what Silas is covered in, you would consider like your standard like Ed Hardy style tattoos. You know what I mean? Like that.
Traditional.
Yeah, it's super traditional.
American traditional.
Yeah, American traditional. Like she's got, and like you see Rosie and Madge, and then she'll show you Tarkus, and she'll show you one of her entire sleeves is just to match the pictures that she has of Soki's tattoos. Like one of her entire arms is just matches Soki.
I love it.
Perfect. Yes, let me check you out. Let me look you over. And while I'm at it, I'll get that signature tattooed on you.
It's like, you might want to wait till we get on the big boat. This one's not quite steady, and this is some rocky, well, rowing. Tlalli.
Probably. Yeah.
Hi.
Like, the frog is also, like, taken up on panting like a fucking dog at this point. And, like, his tongue unrolls, and you see a letter that says, to Tlalli from the captain.
Oh, okay.
And it's been in there for a while now.
Bad. Give me that.
And, like, it's too hot to fight you for it.
I'm gonna take it and then smack its tongue. Good, bad.
As, like, you open it, it is, like, some of it is so slobbered that you can't accurately read it. And it's like, god damn it. But it says, the approximation of, Dear Tlalli, if you do find yourself going out to bone meal, as we suspect you would have to hunt sea snails, like, be on the lookout for this insignia, and bring me back any information you can about anyone in possession of this insignia. Like, it has it's a goat skull resting on top of an anchor. It's just like, but do not let anyone know that anyone outside the Wander crew, anyone outside of your trusted members of the team, know about this. Bring me the information. Don't let them know you're looking for it.
Okay. I'm gonna eat the letter.
I mean, you can remember a goat head on an anchor, for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be secrecy, so you gotta destroy the letter.
Right? Just gotta destroy the letter. It would have self-destructed. I think you guys, like, just for laughs, out of this cave, you hear somebody yelling, "Stay off my lawn!" Just like a really old, crotchety guy that we're not going to be able to see. But I loved him. Sad. Alright, so you guys can get on the ship and, like... Ooh. And it's just like, you guys all get on just fine, because you guys all do have, like, sea legs. You work on a fucking submarine. Except for Mai, but, like, I trust Mai's. Mai, roll me a 20-sider.
Boy. Da 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 da.
Mai, you are so seasick. Like, oh my god, it's just like, you are hot, and you're like, you feel like you want to throw up? That's wild! You don't have a stomach, or you didn't think you had a stomach.
Just throws up glitter off the side of the boat. My heart's in half.
Yisin walks up to you and he's just like, there. It'll be okay. Just get it all out. Just get it all out. Is that a fork?
Maybe. Don't ask questions.
Roll me 100 cider. I am literally gonna penny slots what you're throwing up. 99. I thought we know what 100 is. Why are you throwing up magnifying glasses?
I have a very funny story about that.
It's like Silas
see,
just walks up,
like
puts
a
a stool
lollipop.
down, and sits down. I love stories.
Well, it looked like a lollipop, which I have seen others eating, so I thought it was a lollipop. And down the hatch it went, and then there was a bunch of clanging around inside my bits, and here we are.
It's like, oh, there. And like, they pat your, like, Silas pats your back. It's like, I'm sure you'll be fine. And if you're not, you know, deal. It's the captain's waiting for you in his quarters. Mai, are you feeling up to going and visiting the captain? Because you literally might throw up in there, just so you know, because that's a straight failure.
If I throw up in front of the captain?
No, like, you might throw up in front of the captain because you rolled the 5. Like, if you throw up in front of him, I don't know what happens. We'll have to figure out that.
I'm gonna look around, and it's a ship, so there's gotta be a bucket. So I'm gonna pick up the bucket, and I'm gonna hug it, and I'm gonna walk in with everybody else into the captain's quarters.
Absolutely. So here are the captain's quarters. So the captain, like this guy, comes forward. He's like, Captain Ellis Ironsides, and you may have all heard of my first mate, Maeve, and Scully, as the bird squawks at the captain. Just like, we've been paid pretty handsomely to help you guys find this item. What do you know of these sea snails? Like, why are you after them? You know how dangerous this is, correct? Also, these guys are covered in ridiculous amounts of tattoos as well. I can make them bigger.
I think this is more of a out of character question, but is this one of those moments where you're asking us to suggest things, or
No, like just straight up, like, oh, you guys are looking for these because they're rare, and because like you need to get a gift. They don't know that you were trying to give a gift, so they straight up asking.
okay?
Oh.
Like he was just hired to like take you guys out.
We need to get a gift for the masquerade, and we figured we want to make our own gift rather than, do the usual shopping around kind of thing, and we heard these were good rare materials that could make a fine gift.
You see Maeve just like nod her head up and down. And she's like, that explains the Delven we have here. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Maeve. And she extends her hand to shake Maya's hand.
I reach out to shake his hand.
Oh, you're gonna shake the captain's hand instead of Maeve's hand? Because Maeve is the first mate.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna shake Maeve's hand.
She takes your hand, she's like, and you travel with quite a group, obviously. We all know of 2 fine members of Tomb Squad here, what with Silas unable to shut up, ever. But I don't believe I've ever met an axolotl of such size and such a formidable mount. And she definitely like grabs Frog's cheeks, and like, I don't know if anybody else treats dogs like this, but whenever I grab a dog's cheeks, I just flip them up like, and she's like trying to roughhouse with Frog.
Frog's probably gonna mouth her.
Oh shit. And like she's just sticking her back legs out and resting on her butt. And resting on her butt is Scully. And Scully is just laughing laughing so loud. Like that loud parrot laugh. And Captain Ironsides joins in, slapping his knees. She gonna be okay? Is he gonna like finish her off or do like?
I think she's too big. But I'm gonna make her let go anyway.
Bro. It's like definitely that sound when Yoshi fucking like spits out a turtle shell. And she's just like, okay, a little friendlier than anticipated, little like, and like Scully has not stopped laughing. So, and like the cat is like, okay, done with the games. What kind of firepower you all got on you? You guys fully equipped? Like I heard that you had a large wolf, a axolotl with quite a large frog, famous member of Tomb Squad, spirit possessing a ceramic body, and renowned assassin fisherman spy. Looking at Ivo.
Fisher?
It's what it says, that you are a renowned fisherman, assassin, and spy. Yeah. Did I get something wrong?
I came equipped with a knife and my rocket-powered skates.
Absolutely, Rosie. We know all about you. And like, you see the captain like reach on the wall and like pull down a poster. It's one of those like projection screen situations where you have to unroll it, and they just have a poster of Tomb Squad. It's just like, I'm not gonna say that I'm not a fan, but Silas keeps hanging these everywhere.
That's I love it. Thank you for being such a big fan of the Tomb Squad. We all appreciate our fan support.
Fucking outside the room, clearly with her ear pressed up against the door, you just hear Silas, Tomb Squad!
That's right, Tomb Squad! Ow, ow!
Fucking, we've added a howl to Tomb Squad.
Yeah, sure. It's the Rosie howl.
So, like, the captain's like, okay, alright. Rosie's equipped. I mean, you do know the size of creature you're dealing with to bring down such a thing. And, like, he's looking for, like, literally, what did you guys bring to fight this? Like, and you guys can tell me basically anything. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Mai's gonna hold out her giant Tibori stick, and she's like, I've got this! I've got my distance, and I can definitely do a good stabby stab.
Alright, that'll work against the fleshy spots. But what are we worried about? How are we gonna get through that shell? Or do we want... you want the shell intact? Perfectly intact?
We're not going through the shell. We're going belly up, boy.
Yeah, ideally, we'd want the shell as intact as possible.
Yeah.
Easy to work with.
Most people usually gather those to like shatter the down and create like some kind of strange confetti, or it's like, what is it? Some people call it, it's like a self-defense item. It's not really sand, but people call it pocket sand. But I mean, if you guys are looking to like keep it, you know, these things like are poisonous, or toxic on touch, correct? Venomous stingers.
Like, we've been told that. I know I personally am not intending to touch it directly, and he'll try to flex a little bit of shallow magic just to kind of show what he can do.
Okay, alright.
Guess that's another reason why I'm here.
I mean, renowned fisherman.
Not the fisherman. I'm a doctor. And then someone just cuts her off.
Yeah, it's just like the frog just burps. It's like, all right. So, they set up like tea for everybody, and like, well, what are we drinking? Like, they will just have straight up good water for you all. Like, if you guys like want to rehydrate, and like, this is the plan of attack phase of this game. How do you guys like? And they'll tell you that you're right, whatever you propose. How are we hunting these things? Are they solely aquatic? Do they come up on land? We know how big they are, but how do you like? Are you fishing with bait? Are you fishing with nets? Are you scubaing?
We need to stay as far away from them as possible. I would say a net might be a good idea.
All right. Once you reel them in, what's the plan, though?
Yes. Well, I suppose it would depend on if it was still in the shell or if we had any fleshy bits available.
It's just like, and how are we gonna bait? How are we gonna bait the net?
Well, you see, there are very, very big fans of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
How do we make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Sorry, I brought it.
Oh fuck! Yeah, okay. Why?
Because we knew what we were going to hunt. Or fish.
You've been carrying that through the desert, like in your, like
in jars.
and you
They
just
don't go bad.
okay. I'm just saying you recently learned that you sweat a lot.
It was in a backpack.
Okay, well, we don't know your backpack doesn't sweat. We don't know how weird you are.
Anything touching my body was just sweating.
That's a terrifying thought. I don't want to like go down that road. All right. So Ivo, what happens if these if the mucus gets on you? Like, what kind of toxin / venom is this?
Well, since she's not like fully transformed, I guess that counts as human skin.
What's that?
So it like fizzles.
Oh, it burns your skin?
Oh wait, which type? Are we talking about acid like?
The for the sea snails, like if that stuff touches you right now, like what do you get sick? Just so I know like what we're dealing with here, because we said that they're like acidic, but like how does it affect the body? Because like we could do it where like it literally just like burns your AP if we wanted to. It could hurt your HP, that's perfectly fine. It could just be like really damaging and like scarring if it ever touches you.
Oh, what if it like makes it like it breaks my string, like it melts it?
Okay. So your string is silver. We established that before.
The needle silver.
The needle silver. Okay. I love the idea that this thing eats silver.
Okay.
Like these creatures are out there and they eat silver, just straight up. And they're invasive to this area. Midnight, what is one of the natural weapons? Like, what do they have that they can do?
I think they could actually spit some of that mucus out as a projectile.
Okay, yep, for sure.
How dare you?
Okay, Tlalli, what's one weakness that we can exploit?
We can blind it with bright lights.
Okay, blind them with bright lights. And Rosie, what is their habitat? Where do they live? Do they live on land? Do they live underwater?
They live on land, but they also hang out in the water a lot.
Okay, so we're talking like beach.
Yeah, they probably live right on the cusp, like right where the tides come in and maybe in like a cave or something. That's what I've read in my books.
Yeah, if we can blind them with bright lights, living in caves is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we know. We want to catch them in nets, but they are on land, so we can't just drag them. So we're gonna have to like throw the nets over them. They do have projectiles. They are the size of big ass dogs. And they will disintegrate anything silver that the mucus touches. So that's fun.
Oh.
And they live in a cave.
Great.
Midnight is immediately taking off his silver earrings and putting them in his pack.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen. So yeah, the pirates are just not pirates. They're not pirates. They're whalers. Which is also terrible. So they are just like, all right, yeah, that's solid. We'll make way for there right now. It'll only take us a little while. Tlalli, could you point to which of these islands we're going to? Like which one of these particular islands? Is it this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that thing is, but I like
the one with the giant staircase that goes down into like the abyss.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems like a good time.
Hey, just for the record, just so everybody knows, Tlalli just raised the heat by picking that island. Just
You're
so
all
you guys,
welcome.
just so you guys know. Yeah, here we are. So you guys like land. Oh, the whalers will come out with you guys. They are not just chilling home. But I have to find them and click on them first. I'm not sure why I'm just so bad at this game. I wasn't actually sure we were going back on land, but now, so all of the fishermen, they do get off the boat as one, and there are two more that you guys have not met. There's actually another that you haven't met either, but so like as you guys land, it's just like, all right, so we all know what we're looking for. Search the caves. I think you definitely see this one's name is Ulrich, and he's like looking around this area, and Midnight, you definitely can sense something with him, that something is up with this island. This island's like rough.
Hmm. We're going to have to be careful. This place doesn't feel right.
Ulrich is like, nodding along. He's just like, there's something else here. Just, what? Oh, actually, can you all roll me a 20-sider?
Everyone?
Yep, everyone. All 5 of you. Like an Ivo and Tlalli. Ivo are the only 2 successes. The other ones are like, it's mixed. No, wait, I need, Rosie. Rosie might have died.
I didn't die. I'm here.
Oh, nice. Can't get a 20-sider from you.
Yes, I'm coming. There we go. Oh, poo.
It's rough, but like I'm taking the 2 highest, which is gonna be Ivo and Tlalli. So this place reminds you to, and especially Ivo, because you spent a lot of time in the library. Well, you spent at least some time in the library in a real physical sense.
Mm-hmm.
Something about this place reminds you of a story of the Great White Snail. What are 2 things that are terrifying about the Great White Snail? Oh, sorry. What is one thing from Ivo that is terrifying about the Great White Snail? And then Rosie has also heard the legend somewhere and has heard something different. They can even contradict each other, and that's fine.
Do you say one thing or 2 things?
One thing from you and one thing from Rosie.
Okay. I need to pull my head out of the gutter.
I'm fine with gutter.
But I don't want it to be.
Okay, solid.
I don't want to be like, oh, it's a cum snail. Hee hee.
Oh, gross.
Rosie be like, what?
It smells like those trees.
It's hard to come up with something on the spot.
It is, isn't it? You don't have, like, if you don't want to, it's fine.
I'll tell you what I've heard.
Sure.
I've heard that these snails are fast. They're quick snails. They're not like the regular snails. I heard they can move up on you really quickly.
Ooh, what if they have like weird little limbs that they can like shoot out?
Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on, let's see if I can do
The
that.
kiss of death. I think I heard that too.
And they're cute.
Okay.
But that's to distract you.
That's
Oh, okay.
right. Like if you gaze into their eyes too long, they almost charm you.
Yeah.
They're cute like a racing snail from the Never-Ending Story, but like scary cute.
It's like, are they small? Are they big? What kind of size we dealing with it here?
The ones we're looking for is like a mastiff size, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we want a big boy.
Maybe like mastiffs are like big and like chunky, where maybe these are more like a Great Dane.
You want a slender.
I don't know how it would work.
What if Slenderman was in fact a snail?
Yeah.
Oh god.
By the way, I'm putting on that shield charm that Adley gave me.
Yeah, that's a fucking thing that I had to type into something. I'm on some kind of watch list for typing in what if Slenderman was a sea snail. All right, you guys. So I think this is the part where like, oh, you guys break like. So this is a big island. It's quite a large island, and it has its own like endemic life. But so you guys are hunting things down, and some of you see the whalers like start like breaking themselves off into groups, being like, okay, yep, looking up and down, and it's just like, all right, we're good. It's just like, send up this signal if you find any. How many are you guys looking for? How many is it? Just we just need the one?
I think we could see what we can get. Try to go for quality, but we get what we get, I guess.
Yeah, okay. So, this is me rolling for the captain. Like, they're gonna go out on their own to, like, go look. Okay, he got an 8. He's got a tough choice to make. And this is for the first mate. She's doing great. Maeve's amazing. Just absolutely wonderful. And, like, you guys hear, like, as Maeve and Silas and, Ulrich, like, go down the beach. Silas is just, yeah, so, like, and then they all got turned into, like, little mice, which is why I got this one tattooed here. And then, like, then they met Death, and I don't know if Death is actually an official member of Tomb Squad, but I've got, like, and, like, she's got, like, the neck piece over the throat that's just, like, Sharon as a mouse. And, but, like, and she's just, like, constantly talking about Tomb Squad as they walk down the beach. So yeah, what do you guys want to start? Like, if you look around the island, you just want to just head off in a direction?
Well, I had an idea, but you said these were invasive species, not native, right?
They are not a native species, no.
Okay, so...
I wanted to just keep saying that so we all realize it's fine to murder them.
Yippee!
Yeah, I was asking from the context of using track.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe you could try it.
Okay, I'll try use the 1 AP version of track and to try to pick up a trail of the snails, like looking for smooth paths and such.
They call that a snail trail. Alright, so tough choice. Alright, so you can find some snail slime. Like, and it's gross. Like, well, I don't know if you consider it gross, but it is thick. It is definitely, like, if you touch it with a stick, like, it pulls back. It has, like, a nasty-ass cheese pull situation. I'm gonna move these guys off the screen, because they are not doing great, but not doing terrible. But I think the main, your tough choice is you can either you can just not follow this, and that is fine. Like, you see it, but, like, it doesn't actually lead anywhere in particular. Like, this might have been, like, something that was shot to this part. Or it can have a trail, but you don't know which snail this is.
I'll go with not knowing which one it is.
So yeah, you see a large trail. Sorry, did we just break Pride? Is that what we did?
Was that even in effect yet? Like, I feel like it was right as the roll was going off, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll hold on to that then. We'll keep the Pride going. We're not gonna break it right there. So yeah, you can see a thing that leads directly into, like, what is a huge cave opening. Like, absolutely way bigger than necessary for the creature that you're hunting. but you do know it's invasive, so it could be something else's cave.
I still have that magical candle thing that, you light it and the smoke helps you find what you're looking for.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anybody got a light? Because Tlalli doesn't have one on her.
I know Rosie carries a lighter. I fucking guarantee Rosie carries a fucking Bic.
Bic? Yeah, I've definitely got one of those.
Or a sick-ass, Zippo. I'm also perfectly fine with the sick-ass Zippo.
It is a Zippo. I lied. It's a Zippo, and it has a little emblem of Madge on it, holding his little sword.
Well, Tlalli's gonna get out the candle and ask you to light it.
Absolutely.
Madge is also putting forth their Zippo that has an image of Rosie on it.
Besties for life. In
One
Flame we trust.
It's like a fucking like heart locket, but it's just Zippos. And like
That's right.
when they flick it, the image changes to the two of them fist bumping.
Mm-hmm. It's enchanted.
Like we spent a lot of money on that. Screamlord, also your accountant, is just like, yeah, the numbers are not adding up, Rosie. You really gotta cut spending somewhere.
Well, I just had to have the Zippo. I'm sorry.
It's just, I understand needing a Zippo. I get it. You need a lighter. There are instances where, like, Tlalli might not have a light and she needs you to light a candle for her. That's cool. I understand that situation. But why did you have to get matching ones for everybody? And you just see a bar full of people and all of them have these Zippos. But for them, it is just Rosie and Madge. Like, there's no, like, it's not themselves.
But there are supporters, and they wanted the Zippos too. I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. I just really like shiny things and things with fire, and I couldn't help myself.
Guarantee this is a shiny piece of fire.
It's my favorite thing.
It was cheaper to order it in bulk. It's just like, yeah, but not like only if we plan to sell them.
I mean, I was planning on selling them at one point, but then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna give them away. We'll get more fans that way.
I know an up-and-coming bureaumancer that you guys might want to hire as an accountant. His name is like, what's it? Fucking Bernie? I can't remember.
Bernie the bureaumancer?
It wasn't Bernie, it was, Nika, can you help me out with this one? What did he say it was? Bernie Nard. Bernie Nard, that's what it was. There's a flamingo named Bernie Nard that is currently putting himself through bureaumancy school.
Alright. Well, I'll speak to Mr. Nard once he graduates.
Oh, shit. Gotta talk to the Nard dog.
Maybe he can give us some pointers.
Alright, so let's, Ivo, can you roll me a 20-sided to look at, are you interested in looking at the slime? There's a lot going on the beach right now, Ivo. You can see what appears to be, like, almost like ancient, like, marking poles. Like, this is where you would have docked your, ship. And it's further in to the island than the coast is right now. But it's definitely, like, it was man-made. It was something made, like purposely made at least. Like implying that this island used to be something else. But
like a city or something?
A city might be pretty far, but like there's obviously structures here.
Like a port or something maybe.
An old port. Am I rolling to look at them?
What would you like to look at? So there's that stuff. There's the slime that Midnight is going to like say that this is the Midnight doesn't know that he doesn't know which slime this is. So he could be tracking the wrong snail. Like, we could know for sure if, like, Iroh goes and checks that out, or instead we could check out, like, some of the stuff on the beach.
Well, she also doesn't know.
Absolutely. No idea.
So we're gonna look at, like, the little poles.
Alright, give me a 20-sider. This is... Alright, so tough choice. You can learn exactly what this island is, but you then will also hear the captain scream out and like the sound of battle. Or you just like, you can't read it. And just like whatever it is, it doesn't like actually like resonate with you. It doesn't seem like words.
That's tough. Should I make her stupid?
Just a dumb doctor. So no wonder everybody thinks you're an assassin, fisherman slash...
Yeah, everything but a doctor. I don't know, cause like dragon and like read the runes or whatever.
Oh, for sure. And I'm not saying we won't figure out what's going on with this place later. It's just we can find out right now.
I want to do that. I'm sacrificing the people who took us here. Bye, Captain.
Oh, sorry, Captain. So you guys hear like swords clanging in the distance, and like that's all happening. Like midnight, your head snaps up, or if you want it to, because you hear the fighting going on. Not the direction that you would be heading to follow this.
Tlalli. Yeah, I mean, if there's
sorry, go ahead.
There's a battle going on. He's definitely going to look to the others. We should probably go help them.
Tlalli, you saw a lot of things on that ship. Now, I don't know if you were looking out for it. Were you looking out for the goat anchor skull situation while you were there?
I was trying to find it in people's tattoos.
Yeah. Oh, very interesting.
But I couldn't tell what their tattoos were, so.
Yeah, you know what? Roll me. We are gonna go back in time to Tlalli on the ship for the record. Like before, like this is right before you guys are getting ready. So they are like raising and lowering the sails. However it is you bring a boat into I don't fucking know. I don't know how boats work. They're magic as far as I know. Tlalli, how did you manage to get up close to people?
Oh no, I was looking. I didn't mean Tlalli.
Oh, okay. You didn't mean Tlalli's looking for
no,
him.
I was looking at the picture.
Oh no, I can guarantee that
trying to find
it never actually never got on anybody, any of their things. But I wasn't thinking about that, but I would absolutely love that one of their tattoos is the giveaway.
Yeah, I thought you like hit it somewhere.
That would be you know what, that's way too good. I do not have that quality. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So can you just give me a 20-sider roll for your looking around the ship? You don't have to tell me how you're like getting up to people, but like maybe you found it. A success. Okay. You're looking around and you just do not immediately see it on anybody, and they're doing work and they're stretching, and obviously Silas is just happily showing everybody all of her tattoos. She's basically naked at some point, while Mai is like.
That's not.
Like Mai, are you like tattooing the signature into
Absolutely.
Silas? So, a couple things about Silas. She is not insectoid, not really, but she does have chitinous skin, but it is skin. Like, it's leathery, but just, like, really thick. So you are starting to realize, oh, this is tough, especially since I thought we said Mai does it by, like, the jab tattooings instead of did you decide on a tattoo gun?
No, it's the Tabori, so it's the stick tattoos. You stab.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you give me a 20-sider as you give Silas's tattoo? 18. So yeah, you are nailing this. Like, your technique on different skin has massively improved. Now, no matter what kind of skin people have, you are going to be able to tattoo them, including up to just like the tattooing ceramic, like yourself or Tarkus. Like, you've learned how to use your things so well that the colors will come up clean on any skin.
Yeah.
Or scale.
Wait, what? Isn't Pride up? Wouldn't that be a 20?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Like,
Okay.
It's not a natural 20, so it's not like huge.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, yeah, you've learned that, and with that, and everybody is watching the everybody on the ship right now is watching my tattoo, Silas, except for Tlalli. Tlalli, you've heard somebody snoring under the deck, like on the bottom floor of this place.
That's rude of them.
I know they didn't invite us.
Well, apparently I'm invited. I'm right on this hammock.
Well, you don't have, but if you do go down there, like, you will see just rows of hammocks, and the one person that you haven't looked over all of their tattoos yet. But she is sleeping fully wrapped in a blanket. She is quite swaddled. But, like, if you're looking for a tattoo... Oops, somebody left the call. Was it me? Did I leave the call?
No, you're still.
We lost Rosie.
Rest in peace, Rosie. Yeah, so Tlalli, you're down here, and this is like right before the boat's about to land. This person never got off the boat, for the record. Like, she is fucking asleep. Can you hear us, Rosie?
Yep.
Solid. Okay. So, for the captain's orders, and this is like the card that was played, do you want to try to find the tattoo on this sleeping person? And if you do, how does that look?
Are you asking me how it looks?
Yeah, how would Tlalli search this person?
They're swaddled?
They are quite swaddled, yes. She is clearly a blanket lover. It's probably like a weighted blanket. Her name is Neve. You would only know that because she has a tattoo on her chest that just says, "Hello, my name is Neve."
What abilities do I have again? Let's see.
It's always the most fun question to ask. It's like, what the fuck can my character do? Because generally, I don't give a shit. Just let it rock.
Are there any stone things in here?
Yeah, sure. What kind of, You tell me, like, what would be stone in here? Like knickknacks or...
Yeah, like any little statuettes or anything.
Oh, for absolutely. There is a it's a tiny little statue to it looks like a bee. But what if a bee was exploding with like eldritch tentacles?
Sounds gross.
Yeah, it's very well carved though.
Can I use memory of stones on it? Or memories of stone?
Yeah, give me a 20-sided to see if this fucking rock's an asshole.
It probably is, but I'm gonna try anyway.
So you roll a success, so like it will answer, like it's gonna like just start talking to you for the record. It's like, finally I'm awakened! I'm still a small statue. Sup?
Hey, do you know if this person over here has a tattoo with a anchor and a skull on it?
Oh, you mean Eve? Can you tilt me at her? Just real quick, can you just give me a little tilt?
Sure.
It's a tiny little statue, like, looks at her, it's just like, oh yeah, she might have it, like, a tattoo like that, but like, I might need you to do me a solid, though. I've been on this boat for a while, and she's no closer at making me real. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Give you the information you're looking for. You take me to a highly magical place and help me try to become a real boy. I've felt the Delve presence here. I've felt that sneaky little spirit that found herself a body. I know she's here.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I can take you if you want.
Oh, alright, solid. Yeah, Neve 100% has that tattoo. It's right on her sternum. It's from her old crew. She got a letter in the mail recently. It's just like, the old crew's getting put back together again.
Yeah.
But where are we going?
We're gonna go find a giant snail.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I guess I gotta be now.
You have a little stone statue of, like, what if Cthulhu's face was coming out of a bee statue? And I think it's about the size of an action figure. Or, your standard crucifix.
Pretty metal.
There's a hardcore little statue. Okay, so we know that the captain's orders got done. Like, the little secret mission. The frog puts its tongue out so that like you could hide the statue in the frog.
Yeah.
He just like wraps it back up.
I like how the frog's just a backpack.
Right, the frog's just a backpack at this point. I love the fact that A, the frog's a backpack. B, Tlalli didn't tell fucking anyone that they had a secret mission. Tlalli just said, nope, Captain told me to do this. Trust only some people, and I just don't trust those fuckers.
Oh, she was gonna tell Midnight, but I just was waiting for an opportunity to do so.
I'm sorry. So you see the captain comes the captain and Captain Yasin and her name was, I said it, then I forgot it. Alara. I didn't actually say it. So they're like hauling ass, and you guys, you know how footsteps are like weird, like stomping. That's fine. We're used to that. But what if a giant, absolutely mammoth sea snail or a snail in general was moving, and that's what was shaking the earth? Just every time it pulls itself, you guys kind of see the sand and the entire beach in general getting pulled towards you. Like, you don't even see the creature yet. And it's just like, they're running like, I hope you guys can fight, I hope you guys can fight, I hope you guys can fight. And then, like, hurtling out of hurtling out of the, like, camera view is this fucking absolutely huge. This is not a sea snail, this is a creature that lives inside sea snails' shells after they die. So it's just like this really vile, like, parasite.
Ew.
Oh,
what's
good.
that?
That's not one of the snails.
I mean, yeah, we figured that one out. And you see the captain's arm is limp by his side. Like, he made the tough choice of, like, he is violently poisoned by this thing. And, but he took it willingly. He, I vote, just, as an actual doctor. Oh shit, I didn't tell you what you found. This is a prison. This entire island is a prison. And it's holding something underground. Something big. On the post that you saw, there is a perfectly square, like, if you measure it to the fucking, like, less than, like, the nanometer, like, it is perfectly square. And the center of the square is buffed to, like, a mirror shine, even after this long. And that would be the symbol for hymnal. Like, and this is another hymnal prison. And it translates to you as Tartarus. And, sorry, everybody, like, made this really strong, and also, here we go. It is huge. Also, the captain is clearly, like, sheen of cold, like, he's got clammy skin, he's got a cold sweat going down, he is not moving his left arm, which has a puncture on it.
Well, I gotta look at what my abilities are, because I forgot.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think it's great every time you guys have to figure out what your abilities are. I'm like, so do I.
Yeah. And this thing is rapidly approaching us, basically, right?
Oh yeah, like, it is, like, right on you guys.
Yeah, as it's approaching, I want to start this off with a rebuke to just send a shadow clone to just smack it in the face.
Yeah, give me a
To
20
stun it.
setter. Fingers crossed. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. Like, you nail it back a bit, and it like reels back, and you see shooting out the bottom of it are like these you guys know what a lionfish is? Like how it has like really ridiculous spines? Like this thing has those kind of spines coming out of its the bottom of it, and it's using those to pull itself. And Midnight, you can tell that those are some of the most lethal poison you've ever seen. Like, you can see it turning the sand as it like spears into the sand black around it. But
Yeah, he's going to call.
Go ahead.
He's going to call. Keep away from it and keep it stunned. We don't want to get stung by it.
All right.
Matt
Am I
pulls out his
finished
shield.
looking?
Oh, yeah. You can turn around, but you're perfectly fine to do whatever you want to right now.
Can I reach the captain?
Yeah, probably. He's probably right there.
Can I use restore? Does that count? Is this too powerful for that?
1 second. Let me read restore. Yeah, you know what? I'd be fine with that. Just gotta make me a roll though, to see if if you get attacked or anything while it's happening.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh no, it's like what? Like if you were attacked while it was happening, you managed to dodge it and like move the captain out of the way perfectly, while still like doing it. And if you want that to be it, or you just weren't attacked, either way is good with me. But what does it look like to heal the captain up?
Imagine the strings. They're kind of like going under into his skin and like wiggling around.
Okay, yeah.
Like imagine a parasite under there, but like it's healing.
we heal people with ringworm. Fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate this. So, I didn't mean to send him behind the fucking boat. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a token. Alright. Yeah, I think everybody has decided that's the worst healing I've ever heard of. And I think as it's going on, you guys do see Midnight, one of those hands comes slamming towards Ivo as she's healing the captain, and the captain reaches out and you see he has a it is a sword that basically looks like a hook. It's a pirate hook, but it's a sword instead of his hand. And he just blocks it, and you guys see him get driven deeper into the sand while he's locking his sword onto one of these fucking legs. So, Rosie, Tlalli, you have a moment of it being distracted by what the fuck, this person's blocking me style.
Okay. I'm gonna grab Madge's little sword and cast Magic Strike on the little beast, the disgusting beast.
You gonna use Madge's sword as a magic wand?
Yeah, pretty much.
For sure, yeah. Roll me that 20-sider.
All right, cool. Dang.
A 2. Alright. So, as you, lash out with it, and it fires the tiny, Madge's sword version of it, and you see it just, use one of the extra tentacles and just slap it out of the way, and, it then, screams, and, starts, shooting needle, literally needles. Projectiles into all of you. That is how you all take the 4 damage from that. So you all take 4 damage as this and you see the captain's gonna still manage to block it because we know the captain is blocking, but the other 2 pirates on the beach also are impaled, and they both fall to their knees, is breathing heavy as you can watch this poison start to turn their veins black along the edges, and you see their tattoos start to lose their color.
Well, shit, I can't do this alone.
How much healing you got as this thing is bearing down on you guys?
I can't save everyone.
Mike, can you roll me a 20-sider to see if your ceramic has become, puncturable?
Yep.
It sure has. Mai is getting really human in this one, but that's no fun when you come to rely on the fact that you're not. So what is it like? All right, Mai. What does it look like for the poison to spread through you? What does that look like?
You can start to see some of the porcelain getting almost flaky, little bits and pieces are starting to kind of crack and chip.
All right. What's your reaction to that? You don't have to react to that right now, but so you are in this situation though. This thing is bearing down on you. You see Ivo trying to heal the captain. I would definitely took some of these fucking needles to her back as well, whilst her back is turned. Tlalli's been stabbed. Frog's been stabbed. Rosie and Midge, I imagine, both been stabbed. Midnight's been stabbed. Okay.
Quick question.
Okay.
Quick question
Okay,
about
Tlalli. Sorry, Tlalli just played cross counter. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Hey, Tlalli, how'd you kill this thing?
I expected it to only take 4. I didn't expect to kill it.
Yeah, you cross countered 40 damage.
I didn't think it worked like that. I just wanted to do 4 damage. Okay. I was not prepared.
Oh shit, yeah, Tlalli's summoning fucking like Raven mask shit.
Oh yeah, that probably would help. They were like spirit birds, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can spirit birds devour?
Like fucking piranhas.
Just a sea of spirit birds.
I don't have tokens to represent what's going on right here, and it makes me sad. Yeah, so out of the shadows, like, you guys all see, like, the shadows are getting longer as they, like pull out, as you just see Tlalli staring at this thing. And then out of the shadows are just inky, like, ravens and, like, and crows and just all, like, kinds of, like, magpie situation. Because she stole a magpie mask forever ago and got cursed by it. And you guys see it just, like, fly into this, thing and hollow it out. All of these shadow birds eat every single piece of, like, organic parasite that is inside this absolutely giant shell.
I love it.
Remind me to never piss you off.
Well, don't hurt Frog. This thing hurt Frog.
If there's ever an opening on the Tomb Squad, Tlalli, you should definitely apply. You've got the moxie. You've got it.
It's fucking... Now I gotta play 5-player games every time we fucking play Tomb Squad because Tlalli's part of it, apparently.
I'm just saying, she can apply.
Okay.
Or come on an adventure.
So everybody does get to get healed by 2 because the Pride Backfire bingo card got played. But I would like you guys to tell me... So that 2 is going to be you guys healing yourselves and everybody else on the beach. What does that look like? Like, how do you guys get these guys back up and take care of? Because they only go up by half, not all the way back up. So they're hurt.
We need a doctor.
Mai knows her way around needles. Can she help Ivo?
Oh, for sure. It's just like, the captain's just like, oh, as for a fisherman, you're a pretty good one. You think you could stitch up my friends?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Alright, so Mai is helping stitch up with Ivo. Midnight and Tlalli and Rosie, what are you guys doing? You guys can help heal? You can investigate the shell, you can investigate the strange, like, pole that definitely said that this place is Tartarus. Or you could, like, follow that slime if you want to.
Oh, did I tell anyone?
Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, you definitely didn't. Like, if you didn't say it out loud, you didn't tell them. We're good.
Oh, can I tell, since I assume Mai's near me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, start telling Mai, like, hey, we gotta get out of here. This place...
What's going on?
It's like a death prison.
Oh, yes, a death prison. I mean, since this is the shell of a sea snail that we were looking for, let's just take some of this and get out of here.
Oh shit, we're just taking this one?
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck yeah.
Midnight's
It's
definitely.
massive. I mean, after all that
Midnight's definitely.
work.
I mean, yeah.
Midnight's
I'd
definitely
be
inspecting
ashamed
it.
to waste this.
Yeah, Tlalli is too. Because
Just drag it behind the boat, like a tugboat situation.
We could just like throw the shell on the like the back part and tug it behind us. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Someone can ride inside the shell
So-
to show off our.
We
our
can make him
kill.
a vacation home.
It's sorry, Midnight, what are you trying to say right there?
I was trying to inspect it, see if it actually is a good quality one.
Absolutely. Give me a 20-sider. Let's figure out what we can learn about this one. Alright, full success. You know a couple things. This is you know what? You tell me. Tell me 2 things that make this one better than the one that you were looking for before. Like, what about this is great? What about this makes an amazing gift?
I think some of the toxins from the parasite mixed with the shell, and it actually creates a reaction that increases the magical conductivity of it.
Okay, alright. I thought you were about to say that it makes it like a toad that you can lick to get hallucinogenic effects. I literally thought that's where you were going with this. I was like, shit, alright. But no, okay, so like it's very conductive to magic. Alright, that's a very good material, and the Marquis would appreciate that, especially the court would especially appreciate that. Okay, and how would they display this? Like, what makes this an amazing shape, size thing for them to display? What makes that great?
I would say there are parts of it that can be ground up into material, but there's also these jagged pieces that make good horns, like hunting horns, drinking horns, that kind of thing, with all the jagged pieces that are sticking out of it.
Okay. So very like, okay, I got what you're saying here. But for that they would break that apart themselves, or are you guys trying to repurpose the whole thing? Like, are we still like setting it on a tape, setting it on a canvas, or have we changed things?
I mean, I think maybe we won't use the whole thing, but we might use a part of it as a display piece to demonstrate what can be done with it.
You know what? I love this. I think like we're gonna. So you guys, the captain's like, we gotta clean this thing first. Those parasites are really useful for like medicinal purposes. And if you guys are gonna give this as a gift, you want to get it as clean as possible. So real quick, we just need the horniest fucking car wash scene from all of you. Just like bikinis. Especially midnight.
I wash, yeah.
That's right. Rosie's even using her tail.
Oh, fucking sick. Frog's the hottest of you all. I'm not gonna take any argument. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, so can you each roll me a 20-sider? Because I'm willing to like give you guys each something cool from like the body of this. This is okay. We got a 13 at oh, there we go. All right.
Oh, so
we're taking the highest. So Midnight's 13 saved you all. I'm still gonna do something with that 13 roll. We've been rolling so many 13s, so get ready for that, guys. So Midnight, as you were like, how are you cleaning this thing? Are you like I'm personally imagining Midnight with like almost chiseling off like barnacles and stuff to make it like perfect. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, this probably isn't the best chisel to use, but he does have the rift chisel that he might be messing with.
Oh, the rift chisel is perfectly fine to do this with. He is not a this one is not the anomaly. This one was just a result of bad rolls. You know? There's something else that was the anomaly out here, but we didn't chase that one. It's fine with me. It's fucking hilarious. So Midnight, you have pulled some of the inner shell off. You have a powdered magic thing here. It will conduct magic really well. The shell is not like a perfectly magic creature. This is a natural creature that has then been killed by a different natural creature. But they were just like huge.
Mm-hmm.
But this powder, you could, if you attach it to a focus, like a magic wand or something, any spell that somebody casts with that, if you like put it in inlay, will do like whatever it does, like fireball or whatever, but then also poison the enemy. You could also do it to a sword. You could etch a sword with poison, or sword, or any weapon. You could do bullets, but like it'd be tricky because then I would have to count them. You wouldn't have to count.
Yeah, Midnight don't use guns anyway, so you know.
Right, so keep a vial of sea slug poison powder on you. Tooty, how are you like getting this thing ready for both the departing to like drag it back on the boat, and then like once you guys get it to the like workshop that you are like making it presentable?
Am I tying it to the boat?
You could definitely be tying it to the boat. That's hilarious to me. So yeah, roll me a 20-sider. No, you did. You did. You just did.
Yeah.
You just did.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. So yeah, it works. Absolutely. Like you have secured it perfectly in such a way that the captain is able to maneuver, and not a single bit of this gets chipped. Like we are able to get it back to Delve safely. How the fuck are we getting this back to Delve, guys? I just thought about that. It's like we're here.
I mean, I did mention the car.
This is so much bigger than a car.
There's another group of IOUs where Soki used to keep his kites.
Just a bunch of kites and just pull it on the car.
Yeah.
Ivo just stitching it like a billion kites to this thing. Yeah, I'm not mad. It'll work. Fuck it. I don't care. Hilarious. Alright, so it is going to arrive in pristine condition. We'll be able to get this to the Marquis beautifully. Tlalli, you and Frog are climbing up and down this thing. Are you guys finding anything cool? Like, what are you guys doing? I think Frog is personally clearing away any fucking leftover biomatter.
Probably.
I'm sure that he is.
Do I have to roll?
Oh no, absolutely not. Like we're taking that 13, so you have a success here. You can just tell me what you find.
Did I find a baby slug?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like Midnight said, some of them have little versions on them. So yeah, you find a shell of one of the actual creatures, not the parasite, but the actual creature. I'm gonna say it's about the size of like your fist, and it's just like it is definitely like cowering a little bit. Like it's obviously scared because like it's just been like hiding for its life while like its parent was absorbed from the inside out by a parasite.
Horrifying, but new friend.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so Rosie and Rosie first. Rosie, what did you find on here? Like, and how were you like taking care of this body? Like, how were you making sure it was just a fucking solid pet?
Like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I guess.
I can think of a couple things.
All right, what do you suggest?
I would say that using your mushroom knife, you and Midge could be like scraping the glittery iridescence off the top of it. Not enough to hurt it, like not enough to like lower its value, but you can get yourself pocket sand.
That's true. Yeah, so that's a really good idea. Yeah, me and Madge go over and we just start going ham on this little shell, scraping off, little tidbits and putting them in our little rucksacks for pocket sand for later espionage.
Okay, yeah, so like the way that pocket sand is gonna work is when you throw it in something's eye, like something's face, you're not rolling to see what success, you are rolling to see what effect it could be. Sometimes it's like mace, sometimes you will literally polymorph them into something else. Sometimes you will like
cool.
make them teleport somewhere else, but this is all of it you could find was just enough for one vial. And like this huge thing, Madge and Rosie are going over very carefully. And like they have you never run out. You're not gonna run out of it. You can just add this item to you or to your thing. But there you go.
Love it.
And my
Put it in little envelopes.
Yes.
what did you learn about? Did you learn how to like tattoo, or did you find something?
I'm going to say that my also went after some of the iridescent powder, but not for pocket sand, but so she could crush it up into ink and make iridescent tattoos.
Iridescent tattoos. Okay, excellent.
That's hot. I like that.
And you learn how to go into any skin?
Yeah.
Lord, you think it's a hacks item until like Tlalli, until Rosie rolls the roll that like doubles their strength and quadruples their size. What did I just say? Yeah, so roll me a 20-sider. This is not for whether or not you just got what you just said. You got that. That's just locked in. Where you're going to be able to iridescent tattoos for sure. And a success there. Okay. I love the iridescent tattoos so much. That's when we're gonna like my and Rosie, as you guys are scraping it away, you start to notice that this creature is a bit bioluminescent.
Ooh.
So sometimes, not always, you can't always like know it, but you know when it worked. Like if you get a 20 on a tattoo situation, you know it worked. And that tattoo is not just iridescent, but literally reactive to when they're casting magic.
Ooh.
I want a fucking bioluminescent tattoo.
It will be a bioluminescent tattoo that does not wear away. We are in the fucking full-on fiction thing. We're just rocking like tattoos that don't fade.
I love it.
Love it.
That's like the best news of my life.
All right, so like
I need Mai to go over. Sorry, I was gonna say I'm gonna need Mai just to like go over all of Pim's like tentacle tattoos just so they like look sick as shit.
And yeah, like the fucking like the captain is just like super happy about it. He's just like, I don't know why they kept saying you were an assassin and a spy. You're clearly a doctor.
Thank you for noticing.
It's just like, I don't know if you've noticed. I feel like we could use a doctor. Not like I know you've got your own crew. And I would never try to step between somebody and their crew. But once in a while, I'm coming up here, in about a month's time. Not a month's time. Next month, some point. We got a job we plan on doing. This is like, you got your sea legs and like you're a doctor. If you could put together a couple people, maybe even these folks if they're interested, come see us. We got a job you might be interested in, especially if this is what you guys like to do as you guys all like cleaning this giant shell.
Now, this is my life before the crew. I love it.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Love to hear from you. We don't have business cards, unlike some people. Just Krieg has business cards, and he hands them to. I think they definitely have some of Krieg's business cards, and they don't know how they got them.
That little lizard.
Silas is just like, hey, if you guys could, like, I'm not trying to be like, yeah, I don't want to be that fan, but if you guys could introduce me to the rest of the Tomb Squad at some point, that would be killer, because I would love to finish this up. I think Silas's end goal is to get a full Yakuza style body tattoo that is just the Tomb Squad. Silas also has an oversized Scream Lord t-shirt that she sleeps in. So, with that, can you guys give me this role here is we're back making it into art. It's not we've successfully transported it. You have all the materials. You have an absolutely massive fucking shell that will make the court very happy. Okay. Toot started us with a 6. And then we got a 5 from Kuari. Got a 12. Trixxie really pulling this one in. Tlalli. Everybody else's taste is terrible. Whatever they had planned for this, they were wrong. You know what's right. What do we do with this shell? What is the... What's that?
Gonna make a boat.
You're gonna make a boat. We're making a boat out of this giant shell. We're gifting the Marquis a giant shell boat. Okay. Alright, hold on. I love the fact that it was Tlalli, because Tlalli definitely seems like the character that, if they believe that their opinion is the right one, they're definitely just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so we got... Alright. If this was a boat, would it boat like this?
Yeah, no, this way.
This way. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. We're gonna turn this into a rudder. Alright. So I don't think I think it's gonna be at the masquerade that you guys realize that Tlalli had turned this into a boat. Everybody else is 100% thinking it's the art project that Ivo put forward. But then when we get to the masquerade, that is when we're gonna know whether or not the Marquis loves a shell boat.
A boat can be art.
I'm not saying a boat can't be art. Have you seen that fucking fingernail boat? I love the fingernail boat.
What's the fingernail? I don't want to know actually.
Oh, there's a I think it's a Norse legend. Okay, we're good. All right. There's been enough body horror in this episode. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna wait to have Tlalli make that roll at some point. Just out of nowhere, I'm just gonna at you in the Discord that you need to make that roll to tell me if the boat's cool or not.
Okay.
But yeah. 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. So yeah, so what did we end up with from that thing's body? A, we got a boat for a gift. We don't know if it's a great boat yet, but we know it's a boat. Secondly, Midnight can now apply poison to one item. It can be, if you want it to be a magical focus, then that'll work. and it will continue poisoning based on whatever. Even with magic spells, it can be ranged for arrows, or bullets, or a sword, or even just like claws or something. You let me know. Probably not your actual claws.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few items that I'll talk to you about.
Yeah, think it over. And Ivo got Ivo made sure that the shell made it back perfectly, and then it was misused. Well, not misused, just differently used. Tlalli and Frog have a statue of what looks like it might be the Bee Devil. And on top of that, they have wait, what did you get?
I got a new family member.
Oh shit, that's right. That's what I'm trying to do in Midjourney right now. I'm trying to make your pet look exactly like everybody else's pets lately.
Beelzebub. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's 100% Beelzebub. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That is exactly what that statue is too. And also we know that we know that Neve was a devout follower and member of a different Pirate Queen's crew. Wait, I think this will work. Okay, I will get you the information on your pet at some point, Trixxie, but here is what your little guy looks like.
I love it.
It's like, I will get you the rest of the information about it. But yeah, as of right now, it's just a little guy that with a massively powerful neurotoxin. Fun news. And you learned a bunch of tattoo things that'll be really handy for when we get around to it.
Yeah.
You can do iridescent tattoos. It tattoos in any skin. I think you can also do tattoos that like once, because the way the Soki's tattoos are work is like when you shave, like you shave them to do the tattoos, but then it grows in a different color, but then it also glows. That's Soki's thing particularly. We don't want to fuck with like Soki's thing, but like we can do similar things. Like if you wanted to tattoo Midnight, it could show up on the fur.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Or if the person just wants to have like a hidden tattoo, then it can be under the fur. I'm good with either one of those options. And fuck, I should have said that was going to be a recap real quick. Here, I'll do a recap real quick. So we went to Delve. We met up with a guy named Bones Carver. He's the guy that does like he chops, monsters. He's the monster hunter blacksmith, is what he is. He can turn basically anything into anything else. And today he turned a giant sea snail's shell into a boat. Or at least that's what he's doing. Mai decided to join you as she wants to like learn more about tattoos, and I guess more about like being a real person, because that was Mai's art today. My skin is like you are not like flesh soft. Like if somebody like puts a hand on you, you feel like pottery, but if they poke you, it goes in a bit. Like really toned muscle, but like you're kind of squishy. You're not bleeding. You don't bleed yet. Like if anybody cuts you, you don't bleed. But we'll get there. And then throughout that adventure, they decided they were going after one kind of sea snail. They met up with a bunch of whalers that I love. I love all of these guys. They're covered in tattoos and they're sick as shit. I can't wait. They asked Ivo to join them on another venture because they don't have a doctor in their crew, and they would love to have a doctor. And the one like legendary pirate doctor, they could never get him in. They could never get the legendary one. But like Ivo might become a legendary pirate doctor, spy, assassin, fisherman.
Yeah.
So and then they ended up fighting a ridiculously large sea snail, like super fucking just. What if the Hulk was a sea snail parasite? And it did 40 damage to the whole crew, and then Tlalli was just like, fuck you, and did 40 damage to it. And ripped it fucking apart. I saw the one-shot bingo. I will get... like, as soon as this month's over, I'm taking a run at every single card I owe you guys. Before Baldur's Gate comes out for PlayStation. And then you'll never hear from me again. I'm sorry, it's over. So yeah, then you guys got the fucking shell back safely, even though it was way bigger than you expected it to be. And had way more like medicinal properties than you guys expected it to be. And it conducts fucking magic like crazy. It's a magical boat.
Yeah.
Did you just commission a different version of Sharon's boat? Does this boat fly?
Yes.
Fuck. It definitely has to. So, oh yeah, there were kites attached to it, but then they got rid of like the kites. They were only needed to travel. They needed the kites to get it across. And with that, yeah, you guys got as of we do not know just yet how great this gift is, but I think a flying boat made out of a sea snail shell is pretty awesome. But like we have to ask the wing boy, which is the Marquis. He loves chicken wings. He's sad. But yeah, thanks for playing. I definitely also think Midnight, you have some of those barnacles off of this thing in your pocket. I don't know if you knew that you put them in there, but like they are roughly the size of a baseball. Just hold on to those for the future. You think they might work like grenades.
Ooh.
So yeah, this game's over. I got nothing else.
So we will be back on Friday for a late game. Remember that one starts at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. We have a new player. We're extremely excited. It has taken like half a year to convince him to play, so I'm like super into it. Obviously, it's a banding game because it's a late game, so it should be a real good time. And with that, we're gonna fuck off and die because it is so goddamn hot.
It's so fucking hot. It's like 91 degrees. Say goodbye, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye forever.